Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see on the big title screen here, it's Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Path. It's still a mouthful. I don't know why I did it so good. But,
You did really good.
thanks. But yeah.
Yes, he has waffles ready. Do you like waffles?
Well, to give you guys a quick update, we're back on schedule, and as well back to where we left off before I lost the footage. The footage looked like it never was broken, but something happened in the meanwhile, and it got corrupted, and we've managed to fix it. But I'm not sure if anyone knows what happened last time with the story we did before the crash.
Basically, if I remember properly, we were in the present, and we met up with Larry, of course.
Mr. Butts is something.
Mm-hmm.
If something smells, it's usually the butts.
Yeah, no but.
And we also found out that the Winter Palace and the Autumn Palace seem to be set up in very similar fashions. In fact, both rooms set up to look exactly the same.
Well, not exactly. The difference
exactly,
is no. The difference between is the zodiac signs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also like the trigger. The first one was that somebody was killed and was put in a pirate treasure chest, or at least a chocolate pirate treasure chest, and the other. Well, I have a feeling who the person is. I'm not going to spoil for you guys, but apparently.
I already know.
Yeah, we kind of already know, but we're not 100% certain because we haven't heard the entire past yet.
No, I already know.
Oh yeah, we already know. Yeah, we need to not spoil it for our watchers. We need to keep it free for them.
We can't spoil it.
I already know who it is, but I'm not going to tell.
Indeed. But yeah, apparently somebody set something up, and the cook got majorly hurt from it because he
Candy maker.
Our candy maker, indeed. He somehow sniffed in that air, which was poisonous, deadly for the body, to turn them down.
No, two different oxygen came together and become poison gas. He fainted, of course, because he was trying to do something with it.
Yeah, he was trying to open a lid or something?
Yeah, and that turns that the liquid is coming free and came in contact with the other icy liquid to make a gas.
Yeah, and somehow the other, well, the Winter Palace got the same experience as what happened in the past. Like, it somehow got melted again. So it's kind of funny, we're getting a repeat from the past.
Yeah, lots of stuff is repeating itself from the past.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, we're going back to the past once again.
Mm-hmm.
With Gregory Edgeworth.
And someone has been found probably dead inside a fountain.
That's also true, yeah. I've almost forgot about the lady in the fountain. I did remember last time, but not this time. Whoa, holy shit. Well, last time, it was actually part 13 that, yeah. But I still remember it. And after that, I forgot. So much happened. So let's get the party started.
The IS-7 incident, 18 years ago, Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest. And his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp.
Actually, curious, can you die from salt if it's treated on a wound?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You rather not put ice and salt onto it at the same time, it's gonna burn.
Okay, good to know. I just got curious, so that was why.
The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicia's candy castle. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's favorite sculptures had melted.
"18 years ago."
December 24, 9:05 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Patio.
Sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor von Carmi immediately drove us away from the scene.
We're gonna investigate now! And what's with that defense attorney out? Von Karman's methods are deplorable.
Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be a police job after all.
You gotta admit, Von Karman's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth.
Raymond, you must realize not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong.
Even if that means convicting an innocent man?
Both ourselves and the police are only human, and as humans we all make mistakes. It is for the reason that we defense attorneys exist. That those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side.
Ally on their side?
If we can't investigate, we shouldn't just find some other way to help.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have much to learn.
You're still young, so you have many opportunities to learn.
Right. I'll do my best.
Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? I know it's not much, but please eat those teas. Blech.
Wow, thank you.
Chocolates, Mr. Master's favorite food, handmade by Miss Hall. Very sweet and quite mishappen.
Mishappen.
Let's eat. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these a little too sweet. It's a little mishappen too.
I'm terribly sorry. Does not suit your tastes? Nom, nom, nom,
No,
nom,
it's
nom, nom.
deliciously sweet.
Nom, nom, nom.
You need to do it correctly, just say he's eating.
No, No, put a candy in your mouth and nom 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 nom.
Yum, yum, yum,
Nom,
yum.
nom, nom, nom.
And I say with a full mouth.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte.
You made this chocolate, Kate.
Yes, chocolate is Monsieur's master's favorite food. So do I. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm still not good at it, so I need him to instruct me. Well, guess gonna make chocolate also soon.
Chocolate?
And
Chocolate?
Master Jeff.
No. That's not how you do it, Danny. It's like, good afternoon, sir. Are you interested in some chocolate? Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Yes, sir, but we're not. Chocolate! Chocolate!
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Or this scene, with the grandma. Hey, young lady, is your mother home? Mom! What? What's all that yelling? You just can't wait for me to die, can you? They're selling chocolate! Chocolate? I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet chocolate. I always hated it. This chocolate is not for eating. It's, You really skinny makes you live forever. No. Live forever, you say? All right, I'll take one. Come on, you lazy berries! Start rimming me with that chocolate! I hate you!
Wow, that was good, Sira. That was really good.
Well, go ahead, bro.
I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants.
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
Sure, it's nothing. This is so sweet in more ways than one. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work.
Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here.
What do you mean?
When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in.
Huh?
One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion. I owe Monsieur Masters my life. He became like a father to me. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him.
Kate, you're incredible.
I lived a long life, yet that brought tears even to my eyes. Nope, not crying!
Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived but it looks like I won't be able to give him the present prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. If there is any way I could be of service of you, please ask.
Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover?
I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals.
This is certainly a splendid piece of work.
Yes, with his exquisite beauty, it's really a work of art. It's crafted in intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sorbet. It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well. Well, well, well.
Wow,
is
these are the
recognizable.
Taurus and Gemini constellations.
Sira?
Don't you recognize those?
Yeah, they are from the same picture.
In the present?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know a lot about constellations, Raymond?
Oh, there's so much romance in the constellations. For example, take the club, lyre, and arrow held by a Gemini here. These from... Huh? There are no strings in this lyre. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting?
It's hard to think he would make a mistake like that.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't know that much about him.
I just sort of felt in that way somehow.
Yes, he's hiding something from us.
She!
Sorry. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself?
Yes, I took it with the instant camera. It evolved those pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures.
Wow, I would love to see it in action.
Well, why don't we take a picture right now?
Yay! Let's have a picture taken, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sure, I don't mind. Confident in my hairstyle today.
I'm taking the picture. Say cheese!
Ready, bro? 3, 2, 1, cheese!
Here, Val, a present from me to you, Monsieur Shields.
Oh, thank you so much. That's such a great camera.
It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its conventions comes at cost. There are no negatives.
No negatives, huh? Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest?
Yeah. Well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all of the other competitors' work.
Was he taking photos at the time of the body was found? Body was discovered during the judging, wasn't it not?
Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gustavia's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seemed the film be prepared and that punch wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough film?
It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of the film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though.
Was it really a mistake?
Fun fact, the murder did it, took some pictures. Received more filmed from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master, are you in here? Yeah! And that's when I found Monsieur's Dover body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible, I was really shaking up. Before to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I kept it with me ever since.
I see. If it's alright with you, will you mind lending me your camera and a photo?
Yeah, I don't mind at all. Here you go.
Thank you very much. "20 photos. That's not much. There's only enough for 3 more photos. Yeah, that's bad.
Detective Bad, Miss Delicious, is the investigation over already?
He said that he no more use for me and kicked me out. Tiny, meanie, what a rude thing to say.
Probably to ensure that you wouldn't any more of the crime scene.
So, Detective Bad, did you get kicked out too?
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He won't let me investigate.
Why would he prohibited his own detective from investigating?
But, just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavias in Dover's room.
Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia?
We heard from Hall that Gustavia seen entering the victim's room.
Gustavia?
Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room. And it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Although, I have no idea what he did in there. He is currently under suspicion for murdering Dover's sherbet.
Why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here. If you need it, I'll let you take a look at it.
What? Why would you do that for us?
You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth in this case.
Detective Dad.
Is that alright, Detective Bad? Won't Von Karma cheer you out again?
I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog. If he won't let me investigate, I'll just do what I like. Getting tied up in the stupid rules will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth?
Of course, Detective Bad. I thank you.
This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Now I've got Detective Bad on our side.
really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are all friends now.
I'm grateful that he will lend us his strength.
Spring.
Well then, can we see the photo now?
Right. Here you go. This is the current state of Dover's room.
You guys just noticed the same thing before that text box appeared?
Yeah. I have a feeling Gustavia is trying to sabotage Dover.
Yeah.
And perhaps Dover knew about this, so he actually sabotaged back. But we will see that soon, okay?
We'll see, yeah.
Wow, the sherbet has completely melted.
Room is drenched in light blue liquid. Should compare this photo of Miss Hall took. Sherbet melted because the power cord was pulled out.
Yeah, because it was pulled. All of the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely.
Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket.
Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out?
No, it is still under investigation at the moment.
What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
You don't want to eat it. Honestly, had I known it would ended up like this, I would have eaten even more of this stuff. Alicia, you only thinking about food. Before you making a poem, it's all about food. You are my sausage of love.
Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good?
Oh yes, his sherbet was most delicious.
Really? I wish I could have eaten some too.
Well, take a lick, Ray, and your tongue is stuck. But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it. Because
Salty?
you were salty. Right here on this photo. It's a part of that lyra.
That's the lyra from the Gemini constellation.
Snuck a bite from the lyre. That's why the strings are missing.
I could never have that much. It was way too salty. I have a feeling it's one of those liquids that make that poison gas. Could it be? It could be.
Yeah. I think it's connecting. Part of the sherbet tastes different. That's rather curious. Someone other than her also took a bite out of it. You didn't notice anything else?
Did you mention it? These sherbet sculptures had these strange markings on them. They had two letters carved into them. Wait a minute. There! It looks something like this. PH.
That
We
looks
found
familiar.
the stamp.
Alphabet's nature, it can be.
Just knew that Monsieur Dovo made this liar. He isn't one of the to make mistakes on the sculpture after all.
Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but he knows something about Mr. Dover.
Ah, why would I know something about Mr. Dover?
And why are you sweating?
Nervous.
Or she's hiding. He seemed quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
That's just because his sculptures are such a great works of art.
No, I believe his works are special, very special to you in particular.
Secret crush?
Oh.
How do you know that?
There's a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover, and it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
Please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common?
I'm not going to say Justin. Like, don't tell me.
Okay.
Let's see by presenting the first one. Now the second piece. There's a comment.
La 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 la.
Um, okay, now I need help.
Okay, so what was your first choice?
It was the badge you found of the crest.
The
Right, so
BH.
now you pick the teapot.
Teapot?
Yep.
Huh? Hey! Thank you! I haven't
Oh, yeah.
noticed that one until now. Thank you! Felicia saw two letters on the alphabet. They were probably used as Dover's signature. Just as an artist would sign their name on their works.
Right. Oh, I remember now. Icy sherbet sculptures had a PH carved into them. I'm sure of it. PH? Those aren't Isaac Stovers in Tansel, though.
No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. Probably fallen out of Lady Miss Dover's pocket. If you had pressed the seal into something, it would mark the letters PH. Also, the very PH symbol is engraved into this teapot.
The same symbol?
This teapot was made by sculptor Pierre.
Pierre Hawkwet.
Thank you.
The sculptor Pierre Hawkwet.
In other words, this PH is the signature of Pierre Hawkwet. Saul, you know about this picture all too well, don't you?
Yep. Monsieur Hawkwet's works always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works. No way! Are you saying Pierre Hawkwet is?
No way. Seems Detective Bear has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Miss Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. Because it is true that he was... Sculpture?
A sculptor, yes.
I had a feeling it was that. That's right. It's Dover true that he was the sculptor Perry Awkward.
Yeah, awkward.
What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor?
Sculpture.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Actually, honestly, not that much of a surprise considering how well he did with his sherbet carving, so...
And then now it makes sense with also the teapot looks like a moon. Just ask.
Yes, I saw yesterday a teapot that was a figure of a cat.
That's well funny. I'm actually picturing now in my head like a video or something like where you pour a cup in, you're like meow meow meow.
Okay.
Things like Sancho's can be faked. If you have the original designs. I have the teapot of cat. Meow. Can you really use that as a proof that he was the sculptor?
No, but it's important here that Miss Hall Duffy was. As to proving his real identity, I will leave that to the police.
I have done the boys' checkup on it. As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth.
You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yeah! I discovered the body. I know iced the seal. I knew from the moment he was Pierre Hawkweed, the man I greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still.
So that's why you entered Dover's room.
Did you say?
When exactly did you take the photo of Dover's room?
That was, perhaps this was taken during the judging.
Objection, that is strange. I thought you said the camera went out of film during the judging. Poor master entered Dover's room. You were the one in possession of the camera. Isn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
That's right.
The only photos you took the new film were Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Another one.
This piece of evidence contradicts that the photos all took is... This is where I need you out, bro.
Okay, so... The piece of evidence that contradicts themselves is also is... So what presents the instant camera? Okay, I guess we have to present the camera itself.
Is my instant camera.
You already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police.
That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now?
Film used in this camera cannot take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left. This leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. What were they used photograph? Yeah, I see his photo now. Please show us all the photos you took. You'll be able to see your actions from these photos.
So sorry. I have told a terrible lie. Don't tell me. All of the remaining shots are from Isaac Dover's room. My deepest apologies.
It seems shots of the ice sculptures from various angles.
These were taking the sculptures had not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you! Yes. I am positive that I melted them.
You are positive?
I am an aficionado of the sculptor Pierre Joquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could divide his final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs, hence I entered this room. In that case, why did all of the ice melt? It's probably because as I was taking the pictures that I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the power cord, unplugging it.
Accidentally, you say?
I did not notice the power cord at the time. Never have imagined that I would be the cause of those sculptures melting.
Could the truth really be that simple? However, I can not say that it's certainly that she's lying.
I'm sorry I have caused all you so much trouble.
As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize.
Right, don't sweat it, Kate.
Thank you very much. Edgeworth. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
Okay. 2 photos apparently now. Oh. Well, here comes Chillbone on Karma again.
And he says the first thing he says that.
Yep, the famous line of Karma.
You meddling fools still haven't given up yet, have you? No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate.
I still get the spines on my back. No matter. If we can investigate, we will find the truth through some other method.
Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best.
Excuse me, Monsieur von Karma. The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsieur Stover's room.
What? What's the meaning of this, you clod?
I am truly sorry. Both of you are Monsieur Gustavia. Do not be concerned about me. Sir von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act.
That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Miss Gustavia?
Well, that was because...
Silence, ignoramus! You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information.
Oh, are we now?
Catherine Hall, you are coming with me. You're under suspicion of being complicit in the murder.
No.
I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself.
I don't like that smirk on his face.
Very well.
Please wait, I will still have some questions I want to ask her.
Do not care, for you're very polite and elite. Bad, Gustavia, and while I'm at it, you as well, go. I have plenty of questions for you all.
Understood. Hey, while I'm at it, he says that nerve.
He just took everyone away with him.
Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to visit any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It already have grown rather late. Hope the snow... Snow. Why did I say it like that way? I hope the snow has stopped by now.
It's good. I'm starving anyway.
Let's start somewhere for hamburgers then, before my stomach joins the chorus.
You can't fight on an empty stomach after all.
Well, we will need to report back to the masters with our findings the first thing tomorrow. Oh, wow, that was a short chapter. Wait, what?
December 25, 10 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
What's she doing here? Huh?
Huh? What are you doing here, Kate?
Ah, Monsieur Shields and Monsieur Edgeworth. Allow me to apologize once again for all the trouble I caused you yesterday.
Charles looks a bit tired. As for Grandma finished interrogating you?
Yes, aside from what happened to the ice sculptures, I was not at fault for anything else.
Are you also here to meet with Master Jeff, Kate?
Yes, I'm worried about how he's holding up.
Uh, Detective Bat, why are you here?
I just happened to be here. I was heading to the crime scene soon.
I don't think this is a place that people happen to be, though.
Uh,
Now, who did his voice? Was it me or was it Sira?
I think you were him, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me check.
I didn't choose him.
Well, who wanna pick him? Me or you, Justin?
I'm happy to give him a go.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hello. Master Jeff? What happened to you?
Oh no, it's your master. Why do you look so poor?
I didn't get much sleep last night. The tribulation known as questioning was rather harsh.
Also, what I'm finding weird, the day before this flashback, he had still black hair, and now just suddenly, poof. His hair just suddenly changed, like in an instant.
Tribulation.
Just a little exhausted.
I didn't try to. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to write the line.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking you already said it. Sorry, my bad. They didn't let you sleep?
Even for an interrogation, that's going too far, Detective Bad.
Oh, Mr. Bat.
The detective in charge of the investigation was also in charge of the interrogation. I don't like Von Karma's methods, but this was all I could do.
He was the one who brought me here. It seems I was supposed to be interrogated for a little bit longer, though.
Seems the Detective Bat is looking out for Mr. Master in his own way. So, shall we inform the Mr. Master about what happened yesterday, Raymond?
Yes, sir. I got all my memos right here.
You didn't eat them?
That's our first. Mr. Master, would you like to inform you about what yesterday's investigation? He looks so emotionless. Yes. Damn.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
He's... Oh my god. I don't know what happened, but he's so worn out.
Yeah, if you question all night, he will be looking like this.
True, but still, holy shit.
Master Jeff, it's almost like your spirit's gone. My sugar levels are low, so I might not seem like my usual energetic self.
It's your master.
Do you have anything to give his spirit and guys a boost? We do.
Give him some candy. Candy.
I hope it works.
Ooh, those chocolates. Are you giving them to me?
Those chocolates are.
If possible, I would like to give them to you immediately. But it's against the rules to give anyone a suspect in the detention center.
I see. Regrettably, if those are the rules, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, bummer!
Dot.
Are you sure there's no way we can give them to him?
Detective Pat looks like he's noticed. We will try to ask him.
Tusk. I inspect the chocolates, and if there are no problems, I think about it.
Detective Bat, thank you very much.
I knew we could count on you, Detective Bad.
Detective Bat, I'm such a sweetheart.
I am truly in your debt.
Wait, right here. Take it.
Thank you very much.
Not a to anyone else. It would cause problems for me later.
Yes, of course. I apologize for making you go through so much trouble. Now I shall partake in eating these delicious delights at once.
I'm sorry for asking you to do something to use Detective Bat.
I only did what I wanted to do.
Why can't you just be honest here, Detective? Oh, well, sweet. It's like I've come back to life. Oh, did Kate make these chocolates?
Yes, sir, I did. How does it taste? Transformation!
Melt in your mouth, nor in your hand. Sweet chocolate melting in my mouth, so sweet, so divine. There's gonna be more for that. Thank you for the tasty treat. Oh, they're a bit misshapen, but so sweet and delicious. Thank you.
I am so glad you enjoyed it.
And above it all, it helped you regain your spirit.
Thank you for your concern. The food they serve here has been absolutely tasteless. And combined with the lack of sleep, I was thoroughly exhausted. Is the food here that bad? Detective
Just
Bad!
salt beef and stew, your average prison fare.
That is odd. I really could not taste anything.
Whatever, I'm about to head out to the crime scene.
Please wait, Detective Bat. Can you give us any new information?
Think I can. We identified the victim. Just as you said, Isaac Dover was a sculptor who worked in France. It seemed he went by the name Pierre Acquit.
Isaac Dover was Pierre Hogwarts. How could that be?
Monsieur Pierre Acquit.
So Pierre Hogwarts wasn't actually French, huh?
Well, likely why he never showed himself in the public while he was working under that name.
The Zodiac sculptures, they were his masterpieces, it seems. Although, they will remain forever unfinished.
Finished, even though they were his masterpieces.
It seems he worked on them by season. Season spring, summer, autumn and winter. All of those having like 2 or 3 sculptures. And each of the Zodiac is actually in that era. Like for example, August, Leo. I think from July to August 22. That's the Zodiac sign Leo, for example. Once he finished the remaining winter constellations, his work would be done.
Winter constellations are Taurus and Gemini, right?
So those ice sculptures were his final pieces.
It is heartbreaking that they melted.
I cannot apologize enough.
Oh no! Oh wait. Oh, another pilot.
Ah, no! I wasn't blaming you or anything.
Also, Dover was infamous for being greedy. That's his, that became the end of him. He would charge hundreds of thousands just to make a single sculpture. It seemed like he always had money troubles. That's about what is ending of him, of course. But murder might be related to that. But it's still under investigation.
He had money problems even though he was a famous artist.
Do you know why he entered the dessert contest?
Not yet. He kept it a secret. Even from his family.
I see.
It's time. I'm bringing in the replacement guard. I can't hang around here any longer than I have.
Yes, I understand. Let's meet up again later.
That detective is a kind soul.
Indeed. He never strays from his own beliefs. He truly has a strong will.
But he's pretty scary when you first meet him.
And when he's shouting.
Yep.
I see. Could you tell me everything that happened yesterday?
Of course. Allow me to give you a report of our investigation. So we don't have to tell everything. Oh.
So this is what happened? I'm sorry for the trouble Kate has caused you.
I am truly very sorry.
You will have no need to worry as long as you have told us the truth, Miss Hall. Master, would you mind if I ask you a few questions as well?
Yes, I shall divulge all that I know.
Please tell me about the other 3 contestants in the final rounds of your contest.
Let's see, Miss Delicious Desserts had a fantastic design. However, she broke the rules, so I could not recognize her as the winner. Up until the semi-finals, Mr. Gustavia's flavors and design were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired. Excuse me.
Take it easy, bro.
Sorry. And there was something strange about his dessert in the semi-final.
Something strange?
Both Mr. Gustavius and Mr. Dover's desserts had the exact same taste.
Link. There's a link.
They had different designs, but in terms of taste, it was like eating the same thing. What did they look like? There should be a picture of them at my mansion.
Please allow me to show you later.
Certainly, thank you very much.
And then there was Miss Dover's sherbet sculptures. Oh, they were absolutely heavenly.
Hmm? Do you have any changes to Chase's creations? If I recall, his body was discovered in the middle of judging.
Yes, but I was not informed of this until after the judging had finished. Since he was not present in the room, I held myself to a piece of his edible lyre. It was fantastically delicious. I was so moved I broke into song.
Wait a minute, please. Did you say the lyre was delicious? Can you give us a little more detail about it? Huh? You ate the lyre from the sculpture of Miss Dover's room, right? Miss Dover's room, sorry.
Yes, the one that was in the same glass case as the Gemini sculpture.
Please have a look at this picture, Mr. Master. Did you eat from this lyre that was missing the strings?
Yes, that lyre originally had strings. However, I ate them all, resulting in what you see here in this picture.
So the strings and the lyre were the missing because he ate them. Actually, Delicia ate a part of it, the same lyre that you did. However, she said it was so salty she could not eat it.
You don't say. That means there might be a problem with my sense of taste, after all.
Problem with your sense of taste? How so?
There is a taste disorder called hypoglosia, in which you lose the ability to taste salt. Perhaps I have contracted this illness. I just never realized it since I eat nothing but sweets. However, I now know with certainty.
Oh, that's why you couldn't tell what food they served here tastes like. Huh. Because he
Except
didn't...
that doesn't make any sense, because they said the chocolates tasted good, and he had the same chocolate, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't taste salt. So that's why he couldn't taste the food normally. Because there was salt in it, and that made his taste buds not really tasteable. It's a known disease, if I remember. Not many people have it, but I think some people do. And it's really upsetting for them that they can't taste it. I have the same problem, but then I taste everything. But when I taste like there's no ingredients put in, like no salt or pepper, I taste it immediately. I have a sensitive taste buds. It's kind of similar to his occasion, only the different way around. Mine are too sensitive. Like when I drink coffee, I find it way too bitter, even in just coffee. I can't bring it down.
No, for the pastries have to lose their sense of taste is fatal.
Even there's a treatment for taste impairment, there isn't a cure for it yet. But probably best that you let the police know so you can receive a medical examination.
No, that won't be necessary. There is a recipe in my mansion specifically for making the cure.
A recipe for a drug that will cure your taste impairment?
Yes, please look for it later when you return to the mansion.
Sure, Master, but it means revealing the...
Kate, we should no longer conceal it from Mr. Gregory.
Yes, I understand. If that is what you wish.
Wishbone, wishbone. Sorry, I could help it. Recipe for a special drug. What are they hiding?
We return to the mansion now, so I will take my leave.
Yes, we'll be heading there later as well.
Kate?
Sure, Master.
You should not live for my sake. You should reconsider your lifestyle. So that you can live by yourself, even if I were no longer around.
But please don't say things like that. I simply cannot live without you, Monsieur Master. I promise to wait for you until your return. Excuse me.
Kate! Catherine. Master Jeff, Kate was crying. Why did you say something so cruel?
It wasn't actually cruel, to be honest. You just wanna let her have a happy life after all. That's all actually he did.
You don't understand, Danny. You don't really understand. Your father is around, your mother is around, but my father is gone. And if my mother is gone, I'm actually an orphan, actually. That no one will care of me. I know the feeling of Kate.
Yeah, to a certain degree, I don't exactly know that feeling.
Your father is still around, but he's being a bastard towards you. He will never contact you because he doesn't care.
Nope.
Because if you lose a parent and the second one, you know how it feels, how Kate will feel. As an orphan, left with Christmas even, while Monsieur Master is the only parent in her eyes. You know how that feels when he said those words?
I can kind of imagine.
Because you are becoming independent, but you're still looking up at the parent of the one that's raised you.
Yeah, I kind of now see what you mean. I kind of know what you're talking about. I had that feeling yesterday when I heard my mom was at the hospital and at eye surgery stuff and such things at the late night. I got worried.
Come on, let's go further.
Yeah.
I'm worried about her. Catherine always puts me for herself.
What do you mean?
She collects pure work and makes sweet. Or to make me happy, nothing more. That is the only reason she does anything. Huh? She always puts aside her own preferences and things that she wants to do herself. I want Catherine to choose to live her own life. I do not want her to waste a valuable life because of me. Is that so?
Thinks of Miss Hall as his own daughter. Here's respect for the dude. And he chooses with his own children to choose their own path in life. And a parent would do anything to protect their own children. That feeling, I know it too well. Well, that should do it for the questions. We return to the scene of the crime.
Ah, it is our time to leave, I see. So with my tribulations of questioning resumed,
We will take measures against their interrogations from our side as well.
can you ask the police about that?
I can, but I have other ways in mind as well. When the time comes,
Oh, You are a dependable man. I shall be counting on you. Master Jeff will come here every day with reports of our progress. And will bring Kate food. Yes, thank you very much. I shall be looking forward to it.
Mr. Master, know that the police will be attempting to get you to confess. I'm sorry to ask the soul to bear with these painful experiences. Now please hold on for now. You confess, I'm positive that Mr. Fograma will use that to his advantage. That will make helping you all that much more difficult.
I understand. I shall do my best.
If you do believe me in the end, till the bitter end, definitely get you out of here.
December 25, 11:03 a.m. Contest Venue Fontaine Patio.
Detective Bat, thank you for helping us earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for what?
Heh.
There's no need to be shy about it.
Enough about that. I suppose you intend to investigate today too?
Of course. We need more information to prove Mr. Master is...
No. We still need more information.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but apart from this patio, you're not allowed to investigate anywhere else. You shall not pass! Ray!
So you're saying we can't investigate?
I'm guessing this is for Karma's doing. Yeah?
Said yeah.
Oh, we didn't hear it.
Von Karma's a bit on the edge at the moment. He still hasn't received the autopsy report. Moreover, the only ones in this mansion are Miss Hall and the police. So don't get your hopes up. I'm speaking with those people connected to this case.
Thomas being completely unreasonable. He's gone too far.
Detective Bat, what do you intend to do?
I promise I do anything I can to assist you.
You will have my thanks.
We won't let any of Von Karma's dirty tricks get the best of us.
Can you manage saying smelly tricks?
Detective Bat, is it alright if we investigate the fountain patio?
Yes, but we already finished checking everything except for the fountain.
That's fine, as long as there's something I should investigating.
Begin investigation.
But sadly, guys, this is where we're gonna end off for today. We already close to getting our max time done. So if you like the content so far, make sure to hit that sexy free follow button. You can also go to twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid. I'll be streaming. You can also go to dv.com/MegaDragonoid. I'll be posting my art. Make sure to hit the follow button, the watch button, the subscribe button, notification bell, and please leave a like as well. And you can also go to our Discord server or Twitter page, which is both in the description below. And if Sira and Justin want to do their stuff, they can. Well, I'm gonna save this up.
If you want to go to my YouTube, you search for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog on it.
And my YouTube is Just Barry's Man, my Twitch is Just Barry's Miner, and my DeviantArt is Dr. Chester the Third.
Oh, there you go. So I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my operators. Have a nice day.
Peace.